Good morning. What's up? Happy almost end of Mercury retrograde. Right out of the gate, I don't want to be Abraham Lincoln, but we're all a family here, and a house divided against self can't stand. So here's the group hug for everybody. All right? Remember, doesn't matter if we're down in the ditch and beaten to a pulp, Satan's going to keep attacking.
Everybody.
Wait, I don't want to hear my playback. Hold on.
If we're down in the ditch,
what's this?
Beaten to a pulp, Satan's going to keep attacking.
See? See?
I don't want to hear my playback. Hold on.
See? Told y'all. Satan's like, oh, look, it's Archer. Oh, great. Oh, my word. You don't know me very well, do you, Satan? It's all right. We're all protected here. It's funny. I love it when Satan messes around. It's kind of cute. He tries every single cycle. Never wins, never has, never will. Poor bless his heart. Anyway, is that really how bad I sound? Oh my God. Why do you guys watch me? And I talk with my mouth full. I'm a guy. I am such a guy. Oh my God. My Virgo moon is mad at me right now. Like, Archer, your mouth. We need some musical Xanax. Okay? It's Mercury retrograde. Hang tight. New moon in Pisces is tomorrow. A lot of Pisces vibes. All right, so it's a big thing going down. You know, but that's going to be a clearing space. I probably shouldn't have put this in my mouth before I was talking. But you watch Wicked? I got to watch that again. That's a good movie. I dig it. Yeah, we need you guys. We need a little help. What's up, Shelly? Y'all need Shelly's manifesting journal today too. So we should everybody order those. Can you guys hear this? Before we read cards, answer questions, and all that stuff. Can you guys hear this? Yeah, you're good, Shelby. Everybody's good. That was a user error. Somebody needs to fire the producer for this channel because I had the comment settings set to top instead of newest. So yeah, this channel needs a new producer. Somebody should fire the current dude. Only shows up half the time, calls off sick 4 times a week. All right, it's good, Cappy go. Yeah, let's just have a minute. A little bit of feedback. Let me change. Hold on, fix the reverb settings. Whoa, easy there, table. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See? Satan's messing around. There we go. Easy there, table, or I'll turn you into a picnic bench. Anyways. Yes, Angel, there are multiple, but this producer is also the head of the HR department, so they keep getting lost in the mail. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I've been working on learning a new song that Mel turned me on to, except there's a capo being used, and so you got to transcribe. It's like, just learn the chords. Don't use capos. Just learn the chords. But it's okay. I'll figure it out. So yeah, I was horse playing, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe we just need that. There's a super chat readings. If you pop like a $2 or up super chat question, because I think $2 is where you can type in the box, and then you can post up a super chat, ask the question. We'll probably go over a little bit. As long as I'm done by about 12 for lunch, we're good. But yeah, the problem with this company is there's so much like nepotism in the hierarchies. They hire their friends, family members, people that don't have a clue. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, so I was working on, you did make it, missing link. We found the missing link. We're going to be okay. Shelly, thank you. So yeah, I was horse playing yesterday, and you know, Ephesians 5:15, it's a good way to relax and calm down. Let me see if I still remember how to do this. And I just heard my voice on playback, so if you guys just want to leave when I start singing, that's cool. I understand. But let's see if I still remember the stuff I was doing yesterday, because like learning the chords to that song, it always turns up other songs as I'm playing around. So I'm like, oh my God, I forgot I knew that song. Stuff like that. So let's see if I can still do it. I don't know. Let me see. So it's like... that? Wait, hold it. I don't like it on this mic. That mic sounds... That's the problem. It's always a mic malfunction. Yeah, it's This Boy by the Beatles. It's a nice little ditty. Since we're going back to Ireland, I'm not from Ireland. I don't know why I have the good Irish accent. Because, like, my family comes from Troutdale in England. That gives you a hint to what my real last name is, too. It was back in the good old days in the 1600s when they used to name people's last names after the cities. We need a better microphone. I have one. All right, hold on. Whoa. she says. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Doobie-doobie-doo. All right. Unhook this lapel mic like that. I love cords and plugs and buttons and flashy lights. Anyways. Okay, this might be better. Shut the headphones off. I don't want to hear me. Good Lord, I don't need playback. Okay, how's that sound? We still got some audio? We needed a bigger microphone. I have one. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see if this sounds a little better. See, and I got the Italian stuff from Mama T's side of the family. Dad was English and Mama T was Italian. Is that better, Anna? Okay, cool beans. Yeah, that sounds better. All right, so let's do a nice little not Irish ditty in any way. This is called Beware the Ides of March. That boy took my love away, so he'll regret it someday. This boy wants you back again. That boy isn't good for you. Well, he may want you to. This boy wants you back again. Oh, and this boy would be happy just to love you. But oh my, that boy won't be happy till he's seen you cry. This boy wouldn't mind the pain, would always feel the same. This boy gets you back again. This boy this boy, this boy. Not bad for left-handed, right? I wonder what would happen if I bought a right-handed Hofner. I'm going shopping later. Anyways, I should learn Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, but that, oh my God, that's Mark Hofner. Oh my gosh, you're so good. Okay, where's Frankie? Where's Frankfurt at? Oh my gosh, somebody let Frankie know to come and watch this Cards and Coffee. I think she's doing Gemini or Cancer. Of course, she's probably doing Cancer right now. All right, because you know how Frankie's got that contact in Tennessee? Yup, totally me and Frank. We all, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, we all going to wind up in Nashville, Tennessee. Long distance information, give me Nashville, wrong line. But yeah, so let's do one for Frankie, because Frankie loves Elvis. Frankfurt loves Elvis. She always has. It's really cool. All right, this one. This nice little ditty goes out to Frankfurt and all the Scorpios out there. It's a nice little ditty called Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't kiss me once or twice. Say it's really nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister does. Well, I used to date Cinder, and I took her to the show. Along came Jim Danny, along came Jim Danny, and he's out right out the door. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice. Say it's really nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister does. Well, I used to pull your pigtails and pinch your turned up nose. But lately you've been growing, and baby it's been showing from your head down to your toes. I know Frankie, little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Say it's really nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister does? Little sister, don't you do what your big sister does? That was fun. Alright, I knew Frankie was doing cancer. We and Frankie, we've known each other for 40 odd years. We go, why am I speaking English all day? Elvis was your baby. I heard Melissa told me that Graceland has an elevator. It's cool. Anyways, alright, let's calm down so we can read some cards. Yeah, let's go out with style. This little ditty is called the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Never had one listen. I'll get better someday, I promise. Alright, let's read some cards, huh? That's just a nice little bit of musical ditty to get everybody in the mood for stuff. Alright, you know how Paul originally wrote that song? It sounded like this. Scrambled eggs. Oh my darling, how I love your legs. Not as much as I love scrambled eggs. Oh, I could eat some scrambled eggs. That is literally what he used as a placeholder till he got the lyrics. Okay, random Beatles fact that nobody cares about. All right. Yes, Paul. We know you dreamt up yesterday and dreamt up Let It Be. Jealous much, Archer? Yeah. All right, where's my other microphone? Thank you. Just a little. All right, that will work. You guys all right? I didn't break anybody's eardrums, right? You can send me the bill if you need, like, yeah, Super Chats were closed like 20 years ago. I think they had Super Chats closed before I got home. I was driving when Mel told me the Super Chats closed. How about that? What up, Randy? How are you, brother? You did miss the musical interlude, but that's okay because your ears still work where everybody else's no longer work. What's up, Eternal Moonlight? Hey, Sandra. Here's Virgo. I found you. You guys are all right? Okay, good beans. Now we're talking. All right, let's read some cards then. Let me tap in. We'll read some cards off. Who doesn't need a little music and they're like, okay, headphones, really? Unplug them, Archer. You won't hear them anymore. Accurate. Okay. Archer, you eat at your table? Yep, it's a table. What are you supposed to do at it? I mean, I could eat in the bathroom, but who would want to do that? You know what I mean? Where's the live chat? Hi, guys. Why is that still on my voice? Oh, my word. Okay. Let's dive in and let's begin. You doing okay, Randy? What up, good sir? Pop a super chat. You know I don't mind. Pop it up. Let's go. Hey, Christian. To an egg song. That is how Paul used it. That Paul and John, that's how I learned songwriting from watching Beatle Anthology. That John used to always say, just keep going till you finish it. If you can't figure out the words, put it in there. Like, he helped George write Something. Something started out with something in the way she moves attracts me like a pomegranate. Because it's like just put some, John used to say, just put something there until you find the right word. But it's cool. Thanks, Sandra. Me too. All right, y'all, let's tap in, tune in, and see what we got cooking for some super chats. And then we'll go about our day. Later on today, we're going to read for Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. I better meditate and get some titles and stuff, too. Okay. Hey, from Toronto. What's up, Manisha, Toronto? I got to get back to Toronto. I haven't been there since I was in my 20s. I got to go back there. 2026 is a year for travel. And hopefully selling a house. Nothing against Michigan, but everything against Michigan. Fellow Michiganders totally know it. All right, Shelby Balby. Shelby, you totally know it, don't you? You're like, yep, I know why he wants to move out of Michigan. All right. Nothing against Michigan. Maybe. I do have my legs crossed. Does that count as fingers crossed? I don't know. Anyways. Nobody in Michigan knows what's going on with it. All right, I got the Moon card and the Seven of Wands. Behind the scenes, obstacles are being cleared out for all of us, all right? So let's rock and roll on this. What up, Mama T? How's life treating you in that beautiful place you living in? All right, and thank you guys all for your prayers. You guys have helped so much. On behalf of the water signs, we appreciate and love you guys. All right, let's dig in. Shelby, you are going to be at 1733. Let's rock and roll. All right. Energy check-in for you and Michael. Is he getting closer to reaching out? And I've had weird signs lately. Don't have my glasses on. I should order some contacts. All right, let's see what we got. Whoa, that's a lot of major arcana. Holy moly. It's all major arcana, Shelby. The Tower card to the Sun card. Changes going on in his life that's leading to an optimistic outcome with Temperance on the Devil. Hang tight. The Devil is breathing down both y'all's necks right now, just like what we were experiencing at the start of the live and getting things set up. Very similar vibes to this one. There's a lot of doubt being cast upon both of your guys' minds that your lives aren't going to work out, things aren't going to go well. But understand that the Tower is slowly making moves behind the scenes, okay? It's the Jenga board. The Tower card's the Jenga game in my decks, right? So little things are frustrating you guys, upsetting you guys, stressing you guys out, which leads to a Tower that allows the Fool to take that leap and rebuild in a more optimistic and balanced perspective. Most transformative times for you two this year are going to be Leo and Sagittarius season. That's not how long it takes for you guys to start talking. As soon as we beat the Devil out, which honestly, this new moon happening tomorrow, this new moon is an epic clearing, cleansing space. The stuff you've only literally dreamt about, double Pisces, okay? So hang tight on this one that eclipses out the Devil with the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles and Judgment card. Once Michael gets out of this retrograde that we've all been using to internally reflect on stuff that we wanted to say or do better, it's what leads to your Page of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Eight of Pentacles says that he is working on making a decision. In his mind, he is also in a single status, just so you know. All right? Girl in love. What up? B is MIA. Brandon. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, we are going to put you at 1917. All right. All right. Three of Pentacles. Guardian Angels are checking in. All right, I've summoned on to B's Guardian Angels. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. They're trying to help him come to peace with some internal struggles on the Seven of Cups with the Six of Wands. So he can do this. It's like he's gone quiet or gotten cold because the overall energy right now in the Ace of Cups is that he has gone internal. He is the guy right now that is telling me, I don't want anybody around me, anyone in my life. It's messed up. The Guardian Angels are like, he is isolating while he comes to terms with some peace and cutting out some stuff that he thought would be like a forever plan. It was in his mind. It was supposed to work out. It's gone to Seven of Cups. This will allow him to clear these other things out so he can focus forward, okay? Into the Six of Wands. He will successfully do this. Do understand and know that he is okay. He is intentionally on his own. Right now, he is healing through things. He wishes to say goodbye to his past energies so that you and him can have a much clearer mindset. The people around him, Four of Pentacles, are making his life an HE double hockey stick, so he is being very closed off to everybody right now. I would not be surprised if he's wiped out his social media or blocked it or set it to private too. This man is internally just working on stuff, all right? The end results still lead him to you because you're the good Seven of Cups options. The other crap in his life is the reason he's isolating. You're still his safe place, all right? He'll be back for his blankie, so to speak, okay? Did he have a blankie when he was a kid? One of you guys did. Okay, Fancy Nancy, you are at 2052. Mattoon's feelings and alone time between now and the 24th. Okay, let's see what we got for the week ahead. Boom, ba-doo-doo-doo. Eight of Cups, King of Wands, the Emperor, and the Lover's card. All right, it's going to be a little quiet to the beginning of the week. I think with the King of Wands, work is stressing Mattoon out, okay? So he may be a little quiet trying to just keep up the pace. I think he might be one of those guys that phones it in where he works half the day on Friday and pushes everything to Monday. Then on Monday he goes in and he's off his rocker, right? He really shouldn't do that. But that's okay. His work, his choice. Now, later into the week, we have Major Arcana where things start to get better. So, like Thursday or Friday is where he'll start talking to you about making plans for the weekend. That with the Lover's card, the Ace of Wands, it's going to be a really good weekend. So yes, you guys will have some private time this week, and then it'll go back Monday and Tuesday to quiet because he pushed off work this coming Friday too, and he's got to play catch up on Monday. All right, so we're learning his cycle. He's quieter at the beginning of the week and gets better at the end of the week. All right, Ace of Wands and the Sun card is really good intimate time. Bumping pretties. What? Hush. We're trying to work with Elevation Church, Archer. Would you please? Okay. TR1710. What do I, yeah, apparently one of my tests I'm working on is Lust. Ace of Wands. Butter on the crab. Like, shut up. Okay. TR1710. You're going to be at 2222. Holy moly, that's a good timestamp. All right, what do you need to know? Things not so great right now. All right, let's see what we got. Oop, there we go. Seven of Pentacles, the Star card. Right now, you need to work on nurturing yourself. Understand that your person is doing the same. We are facing a lot of problems with the Schumann resonance and the scales right now. Remember that the Schumann resonance, well, these same two cards came back, which means you got the same ending outcome that Nancy has, that near the end of the week, communications will be restored and you guys may be making plans to meet up and have some quality time. There we go. That's better, Archer. Anyways, Ten of Wands. What you're feeling right now is the same thing your person's feeling. Page of Wands to the Queen of Cups, which is hand of the Mother of Faith for some real love. So what that's telling me right now, remember how Hannah had to keep praying and it was just about when she was going to give up praying for a child that she got prego, right? That's the thing that's vibing in onto this one. Same thing near the end of the week, things get better on this. But if you look at the Schumann scale right now, understand that that measures the vibrations from the Earth's core up and out, right? And you've got half of the world right now with bombs over Baghdad. The Earth's vibration is completely jacked up, and it's a oddly shaped ball, right? It's not a perfect ball because of meteors and stuff over the years. Anyways, whatever. It's not flat either. But the thing on it is that all those bombs on one side of the world are causing the world to vibrate, and all of us are feeling bombs over Baghdad. Why do I keep singing that song? But that's the thing to remember. The reason that things are not so great right now, it is the vibrations of Earth's core resonating outward, and you guys are both feeling it. Don't think your person's getting off scot-free either. This is that final push, the final energy of either do something about it or speak now or forever hold your peace. And I'm not saying that if nobody does anything by like Friday or whatever, that it's like it's over and done with. It's just a cycle. That's all. So what you're feeling right now, your person's feeling it too. It's part of what's energizing your connection. Yeah, Eight of Cups. It's actually part of the ascension in the Page of Pentacles. It's going to lead to that frustrating point where you guys reach out and start talking. Could be as soon as this end of this week with the Knight of Cups. It actually is a solid love offer though. Scorpio vibes. So we got to watch the placements of Mars. Oh, Mars into Pisces, and I forget what Pluto's doing right now. But the Scorpio vibes, that's going to help you guys through it. 8th house, deeper internal reflections and elevation. Okay, Monica, what do my spirit guides want me to know? You're going to be at 2448. Whoa. Okay, I'm sticking with the Bible Tarot because it's charged. 6 of Pentacles. He's going to stop breadcrumbing you. 4 of Wands into the High Priestess. Behind the scenes, there's reunion energies. You've got an incoming energetical warm front approaching. Four of Wands to the High Priestess. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady winning the race. Understand that your guides want you to know you are on the right track for rewards, okay? Both the career home front and the love home front. You'd love it all to be done today. However, it's taking some time to mature it, nurture it, and grow it. So understand right now, behind the scenes, even with the frustrations you're feeling on stuff, he is too. Five of Cups, Two of Cups. This leads you guys to thinking outside the box in the Six of Swords. And he will exercise his free will. Actually, nope, I have to rewind, okay? Whichever person's turn it is to go next, Monica, there's the Ace of Swords, the hey text, all right? So the energy is right. One of y'all, somebody's going to be pressing send, all right? So that might be why you're feeling some type of way, because if you know deep down it's his turn to reach out first, you're feeling the vibes of him starting to compose messages in his head that will translate into the phone, where he's starting to type, write, rewrite, and all that stuff, okay? So it is getting closer. Hey, Carla. All right, darling, let's see what we got for you, Carla. You're going to be at 2601. All right. Heard from your Virgo over the weekend. Nice. What made him reach out? Why do we care? Oh, my God, he reached out. Answer him. Enjoy it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still going to find out. But enjoy this, Carla. Carla, we've worked hard for this. Hold on. I'm going to make sure we're safe to proceed. All right? You're welcome, Monica. All right. Bit surprised because I thought he needed space to decompress. Oh, your Virgo went into rose mode. He changed his mind. That's my favorite scene of that whole frickin' movie when she walks up behind. I changed my mind. Anyway, you know he was waiting for her to do that anyways. I guarantee he peed his pants when she came up. I changed my mind. He was happy. He was excited too. All right. All right, let's see what's up with you and your Virgo. Thank you very much. Ooh, the Chariot. He's overcome some obstacles. All right. Ace of Swords. There's the key. Don't forget to respond to him. I can't believe I had to tell you that. The Chariot, the King of Wands, the Sun card, the Two of Wands. He decompressed. All right, check this out. He overcame the obstacles, and he overcame the player vibes. Your avoidant has stopped running. This is good stuff. Oh, my God. If I had pulled like 3 swords, 5 swords, 7 swords, 4 pentacles, I'd be like, uh-oh. But you got, he's had time to think about stuff. See? And he's like, I want to be happy. What makes me happy? And then he starts seeing signs. Signs. Everywhere signs, Carla. And the Two of Wands, he simply chose his happiness. He chose his happiness, and it's with you. I love this. Give me a little more details for Carla. We got to find out what's up, because this is good communication with Temperance. Slow and steady wins the race. Match his pace. He sends you 1 3-sentence text. You send him 1 3-sentence text back. Match the energy. Match the flow. Be Bruce Lee, Carla. Be water. Be water. Take the shape of everything you poured into. All right. Outcome. What's been going on inside? Let's get some honesty. Here's what would happen if he had no filter and just simply told you. Like if he was in the movie Liar Liar. 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Temperance. He's learned his lessons. He went another way, met somebody, tried to make it work, did not work. Everything that person did to him just made him constantly miss you and want you more. And then after he booted her out of the island, then he took his time to rest, come to himself, and then reached out to you. All right, this is one you can trust on this. Ace of Swords to the Temperance. Oh, that's literally what I just was talking about. Never mind. The Queen of Wands, 3rd time's the charm. Aries energy and Aries season. 2 of Swords, have hope and faith with that Moon card. It's happening. All right. This is what the new moon energy is cleansing and clearing out for you with the Page of Swords. Lessons are learned, and God's been lining things up on the Knight of Swords with the 4 of Wands. You are heavy on his mind, and he's coming in full pursuit. That Knight of Swords, the Knights, they're in hot pursuit, super pursuit mode. So he's totally like jamming George Harrison's I Got My Mind Set On. He's jamming that thing in his head full tilt. You can trust this one. Start matching his energy and treat it as if you just met him. You never knew he existed, like the first time you guys met. Time to flirt, date. You have entered into the talking stage. Okay, Ace of Swords. Time to talk, time to catch up on memories, and that's what leads to Virgo wanting to get together and travel to come and visit you with that Chariot card, and you guys get to go on a date. All right, it's Carla, it's happening. You're one of our dominoes. You're the start point, and everybody gets their person. So, okay. I'm going to hold on, before I do lyric, rewind Archer, lyric Turner, I'm going to, hold on, I want a little, $20 super chat. I got to get more cards. I mean, that's hard-earned money. You could have gone and got coffee or something, right? Or like me and got coffee and Red Bull. Okay. Or that truly I found in the kitchen the other night, and I'm like, you know what? I just want to be with my friend. It was actually pretty good. Anyways, okay. And I haven't had a drink since I was like 25 years old, but it was good. Okay. Back in my 20s, if you gave me a Long Island iced tea, I would tell you the meaning of life, even if I didn't know it back then. Anyways, okay, 30-20. Seven of Pentacles, and the Chariot is still there, Carla. Final message from your guardian angels and his guardian angels. He's overcome a lot of obstacles. Nurture this. Nurture this into existence. Stay slow. Think of balance and temperance. Right now, he's just talking. You guys are just getting to know each other again. Nothing major has to happen this week. No tower cards. Just be his buddy and get to catch up on him. There's so much stuff you guys have to talk about since you guys last spoke. So there's plenty of stuff to combo. All right? You guys are in the talking stage with the Fool card. Enjoy it. Okay. Pretend you never had met him before. Now you get to be whatever Carla you want to be. You want to be cute, flirty Carla. You want to be nice, loving, traditional Carla. You can be whatever Carla you want to be. That's the beauty of it. You guys have exited out of your black and white suit phase and you're into your Sgt. Pepper era. What do you want to be? What do you want to be? What Carla do you want to be for your Virgo? King of Wands, Sun card, Three of Swords. Don't think too long. Just go with the flow. It's not too good to be true. History's not going to repeat itself. Rebel on that Three of Swords. Come out of your holes. Sun card to the King of Wands. The player done grew up and you're his empress. He missed you. He missed you, Carla. Okay, Lyric Turner. You're going to be at 3140. All right, let's see what we got. Lyric Turner. Is my child's father truly happy without me with the third party? All right, let's see. Is your child's father truly happy without you with the third party? Here we go. Page of Swords, no. The Four of Wands, he wants you. The Knight of Swords, the Two of Swords. He tried to turn her. He's tried to turn her into you, and every part about her that isn't you makes him think in his head that he wants you. What did I do? Why did I go in this direction? Why did I even say hi to her? He's fighting with that stuff right now internally. He is no way happy. And with the Page of Swords, it's got him reflecting back that he would much rather be with you. She's not a good mom. She can't hold herself together. She doesn't know what's going on, and it frustrates him. The Two of Swords, she's his big test. The Two of Swords, hope and faith, God testing Abraham with poor Isaac, right? That's the vibes on this. So he learned his lesson. He's learning his lesson. That's the thing on this, because no, he's not happy. He might tell you he is, but it's because he's got to frickin' sit with it now, and he's like, God, why did I do what I did? King of Cups is part of his healing journey. Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. He's going to move out. Does he live with her or something? Because I'm seeing here on this one, I'm seeing either he throws, well, no, he can't throw her. Is it her house? I'm seeing he can't throw her out. He has to leave. So they must be at her place. But yeah, it ain't going to last. That ain't going to work out. He hates it already. And it's almost like right now he's just doing it or stuck doing it or still committed to it because he's like, well, what else have I got now? Oh God, it's like called bluff and now he's stuck there. He's not really stuck there. He feels it today right now that he's stuck there. This could be as soon as tomorrow, that new moon energy, I see him moving up, packing out. Just being like, I'm over this. You can't handle this. You can't do what I do. You can't do what she does. And he's been trying to compare her to you this whole time. He thinks moving in will help. It won't. She's just gold digging. She just needs the money. She can't afford the bills, right? Ten of Swords. Chariot. He's still going to wind up coming your way and overcome those obstacles. All right. Strong Chariot energy today. Yeah. Cancer. Foot on the gas. No, I'm going to crash, but I just might explode without you. I'm stuck loving you. Nothing's going to stop. What's up, Aisha? How you doing? You're going to be at 3404. All right, trying to build trust. He refuses to show his social media accounts. Is he entertaining other women there or talking to someone? I'm so at ease. All right, let's see what's up. Here we go. Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Judgment. This is good. Oh my God. Okay, here's what's going down. It's a little bit of... There's literally nothing on his social media. This is his small attempt at still trying to be the husband and maintain some level of control. Here's what's in his. He has local groups that are like, hey, did you guys hear all those sirens going off the other day at 3 a.m.? Anybody know what that was about? And then he's got the other ones that pop up with political posts. It would bore you to tears. There is nothing bad in this, all right? He death scrolls because he's got nothing on this one, all right? Now, Magician card, Temperance, Queen of Pentacles. For you, it is a little bit of test and balance, all right? The Judgment card and the Six of Pentacles. He's still doing a little bit of breadcrumbing, okay? He's got no third party, none like that. A lot of weird Facebook groups and stuff. Groups that would embarrass him. I don't know. Maybe like he's a grown man and he belongs to like the Tigger fan group or the Care Bears collectors organization, and I'm not knocking or mocking anybody. Like maybe he has a lot of stuff about model trains. I don't know, and nothing against model trains either. I'm being told the stuff he's got is stupid and dorky, and it would be embarrassing. All right. Any information on third party vibes? Let me see. The Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. No. He actually has a lot of self-help stuff. What's in his social media, like you're suspecting he's got like naughty stuff and bad stuff. It's boring self-help stuff type of a thing. And then whatever hobbies is into, like if you, okay, yeah, here's a good example. If your group, if you, like, it'd be like looking through my Facebook, it would bore you to tears. Titanic, Knight Rider, Titanic, Knight Rider, Tarot, Knight Rider, guitars, Beatles, Hofner, and like, you'd scroll it and be like, oh my God, Archer, you don't have a life, do you? And I'm like, kind of. Ace of Wands. You're the only one he does have those eyes for. For some reason, which we're going to find out right now, he feels the need to try to maintain some level of control. And if you were just like, okay, I don't care about your Facebook because it's boring, it's Titanic stuff and Knight Rider stuff, and it's really boring. You know, by you don't engage, not entertain it, and just move along like, I don't care. You'll Tower card him to the Fool card, he will wind up showing it to you. Part of him wanting to keep the control and be the man in the house is stuff like that. When you don't pay him no mind, it'll Tower card in his head, and give him about a week's time, and he'll be like, fine, here, you can look. And you'll be like, oh, wow, the Knight Rider light up gas pedal. The Titanic's fourth funnel was a dummy. Oh, Paul McCartney broke a string during a concert in 1960. Whatever. And you'd be like, oh, my God, honey, I am so bored by this. That's a big part of it. He's bluffing. There is diddly nothing in his... Even I would be bored. Eight of Wands. This is one you can move forward from, and by not showing him the attention, it'll actually get him to kind of overcome this. And when he's like, why don't you care? Why don't you care? You can be like, I've got you here. You're with me. I love you. I don't care what you're looking at in your social media. You want to look at it? That's fine. And you'll be like, fine, I'll show you. Look, it's a bunch of WWE Hulk Hogan wrestling stuff. Snap into a Slim Jim. And you'll be like, oh my God, really, honey? That's all. Six of Pentacles. He's breadcrumbing you a little bit. That's all. It's like he keeps his phone face down. In reality, your birthday is the password. You ever tried that? You ever just walk up to his phone and punch your birthday in as the passcode? Watch it open. Anyways, okay. Anna. Oh, I should have played Anna Go With Him. That's a good song, too. What is that? Anna's, I think, just C and A minor on repeat, or C and E minor on repeat. Anyways, doesn't matter right now. All right, you're at 3828. All right, why does Anna feel so anxious? Because Archer sang. No, I'm just kidding. Somewhere around the world, dogs were howling. All right, we have the Page of Swords, the Empress card, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. The anxiousness is because of the work and the lesson that you're going through and working on right now. It's taking you out of your comfort zone, okay? Just taking you out of your comfort zone. Empress card to the Queen of Pentacles. What I'm seeing on this, you are in a high reception mode right now. Mother Mary wants you to know, I was wondering what the female voice I heard was. I just realized it was Virgin Mary. Wants you to know you're entering Sophia status, okay? You're going into like top level light worker. The anxiety is because of what you're experiencing. Your dreams starting to get more vivid. The voices start to get a little cray-cray. Starting to see, feel things, intuitions going on more. You're getting a little bit of like Archer-Damus, Nostradamus predictions. It is part of a lesson that you have learned and passed, and so now you're elevating, okay? It's like you finished up your lease on your Yugo, and now you got a Maserati. Okay, so this is all part of the Sophia status, and it's just adjusting, like the 4th season of Knight Rider when Kit got super pursuit mode. Michael had to adjust to the thing going super fast because they sped the film up on the anyways. But it was still doing about 40 miles an hour down California roads, and it was probably rattling its butt off with those fins sticking out of it. Anyways, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress card, shows that as you elevate and learn more about Sophia stage, you will start to get better at it. Time to do a little bit of research, Page of Swords, and learning your lessons, okay? Now we can actually take this back down to a love level a little bit too. It's also because your person's wanting to reach out and you're feeling the energies of Mercury retrograde. The anxiousness you're feeling is partially his nerves because he's getting ready to press send. Just so you know, just a heads up, act surprised. All right, Destiny, darling, what's up? You're at 4033. All right, let's see what we got going on. I did see an email come in from you. I've got it down to about 400. I got to check those things later. Okay, still off work by 6 though. What does Destiny need to know? Any new people or any new jobs? Let's see. Ooh, the Empress. You are in all receiving mode. 3 of Swords to the Death card on the Devil card to the 10 of Cups. If you don't give them a chance, it won't go anywhere. So somebody's made contact to you. And at first, it's like Empress card to the 3 of Swords on the 4 of Cups. You're like, oh God, here we go again. I can't deal with this. If he's not going to put up right, I don't even... Transform on that. Satan's still breathing down your neck right now. Believe it or not, whomever this is, now I really want to read your email, because whomever this is that reached out, trust this one. Toby's making you think it's history repeating itself. This is somebody that's actually done the work. It's transforming into the 10 of Cups. I'm being told there's something about it. What was it, the liquid courage that made it kind of gross out? Because I'm being told this is like, don't tell me it was him. It's got to be like Brad or something. It can't be your child's father. Your child's father wouldn't have an awakening like this. 6 of Swords, 4 of Cups, and now he's upset because he's like, man, I really tried. But, okay, he tried. He, bless his heart. He can't separate the salt from the sugar. But those were the best words he could come up with for his version of apologies. He could work on that. So if you don't want to like nurture that one, we'll see what's up and what other doors open. But I'm being told no. Okay. All right. He was the winner, but that's okay. Let's see what else you got. All right. He'll find someone else. All right. Let's see. Queen of Cups, the Sun card, and the Hanged Man. There is another soulmate coming that you'll meet digitally online through Facebook, whether it's Facebook, Facebook Dating, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram. Somewhere through a social media content, you meet somebody that you have no clue it's going to wind up being your next person. You know, for all I know, you go onto a TikTok and you make a comment on somebody's TikTok and that person lives local and is like, all of a sudden it starts taking an interest. You guys start talking, okay? So it's that kind of vibe that leads you to the true soulmate. So you got 2 good potentials. If you give B a chance, he actually has learned his lesson and he can be pre-programmed to learn your love language. Or hop on your social media, start commenting on the TikTok local area because there is someone there. You go on Facebook Marketplace to buy something and you wind up getting the person instead of the thing. Yeah, Fool card, new start, Tower card. The Fool takes the leap from the Tower card. So yes, your next relationship is digital. All right, if you don't go for B and you're like, no thanks, no bueno, then your next relationship comes in digital. Hanged Man to the Chariot, Cancer Pisces energy. It's a lot of water in the energies right now. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio kind of ruling the universe right now. That's why everybody's so emotional. Now y'all see, for my non-water sign family members, now you see what we all deal with all the time, and especially as a Cancer. The new moon, the full moon, we're ruled by the moon. Yeah. I'd be totally okay if that satellite left. Anyway, every Cancer would be totally okay. You get to a full moon, the Kroger rubber bands have to be put on the claws. You get to the new moon, and you got to get a new tank of water to float around in. Man, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, in the work home front, 2 of Cups, the Emperor card to the King of Swords. I actually do see you being offered in a different position. I don't know if you're going to go to a whole new company, but I feel like you go and elevate in the current position. Okay? You do have a boss that likes you. Now, there's a second heads up on this, because I'm being told you think the bosses are all gross, but there is a boss that you got a potential for 50 shades of Capricorn going on. The boss is actually going to help you elevate through the ranks. You're going to get a promotion, but then you also might get a date opportunity. All right? It could be like a team lead position, digital remote stuff or something. So if you don't have a job, the guy that's going to hire you is. Oh, I just brought this up yesterday. I'm going to bring it up for Capricorn. I got to definitely bring it up for Libra, because there is the energy. I didn't think of this until I had a dream the other night about it. And I remembered back when I was a hiring manager for one of the property management companies, that when people submitted the applications for a position, that like the ones that actually followed up and called in and said, hi, I just submitted an application, those ones that did it, those ones were usually the ones I hired. Like the interviews became a formality, because I'm like, this person actually put in the work. They didn't just hop on Monster and hit submit and then go to bed. They actually called, followed up. So you call, ask for the hiring manager to confirm your appointment. You don't have an appointment. What? I don't know. Maybe you do. Who knows? There's a timeline somewhere you have an appointment. So that way you can get to the hiring manager and then sell yourself. All right? I definitely want to make sure Libra and Capricorn know about that. All the signs, we're all in the same rock together. But that's the vibes I feel off of this. And yes, you will get an interview at a company that the boss is all like you. It could be remote work too, though. Okay? I don't think you go into a brick and mortar. I see remote work come in for you that I think you're going to kind of dig. All right? Okay, hope that helps. All right, let's see. Hayden Seal. Hayden Seal, you're at 4603. What should I expect? Should I expect A to even take a chance? He better, otherwise he's going to make people with names that start with A look bad. Archer, that make Archer sad. That make Elmo mad. I can't do Elmo's voice. I got to work on that. Okay. It's probably because of my lower register. I'm such a baritone. I don't think I can get into Elmo's range. Okay, the Star card, the Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Whoa. Okay, the wall on this here says that he's still very insecure about things. It's a fear of his own failures on his side. Star card to the Seven of Cups. That King of Cups shows that he still has not got over some past traumas from what someone did to him. Okay? Ten of Swords, he showed a lot of attention to, and they never made a move on him, ignored his existence, and kind of ruined his heart a little bit. And so it's the reason he doesn't make a move internally. Ten of Swords, the King of Cups on his side is like, she doesn't want me. He's been so beaten down by whomever that was he chased years ago. He needs to work through that part. That's what he's still working on. So, Ten of Swords. This, I'm going to straight up be honest with you. He takes a chance before Gemini season. So can I break that down a little more? He's a slow boat to China, isn't he? He's a little slow boat. But you love him. He's good people. He's good people. He's just slow. Yeah, the Hangman, the Devil, the Ten of Cups. Okay. Communications will pick back up. All right. I think retrograde allows him to get enough courage in the Ten of Swords to press send and to communicate with you. All right. Also, a little bit of a review is needed. Little Eight of Pentacles work. Is he the next one supposed to text, or are you? I'm pretty sure you already know. But the thing is, because it feels like it's him. But he'll beat that devil vibes out of being like, forget it. I don't know. And then Ten of Cups to the Hangman. Your dreams are letting you know what's going to happen. I'm supposed to tell you that. The dreams you have are the dreams of what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Interestingly enough, even though it does say that, for some reason, April 15th, I feel is around the point that he makes communication. And then by Gemini season, you guys have beaten the devil out and healed with the Star card, so you guys can come back and work this out. There is still a lot of that stuff going on. With that retrograde, he's still a little internally reflecting that it's like, he's borderline where he's wanting to stay single because it's safer, but he's realizing he's in love with you and processing it. So it's like, he's at that teeter-totter point. But according to the cards, he doesn't know it yet. You don't know it. He teeters in your direction. All right? Okay. All right. Tia or Angel Eyes? Angel Eyes. Okay, yep. Ooh. I'm going to give you a timestamp. 48:58. Will the frown turn upside down? What's his next actions? My name's Jeeve. Just friends or guarded feelings, and never jelly, distance is there. Okay. Lover's card reverse. He's stuck loving you. That's why he's doing what he does. That's wrong line. Oh, I'm sorry, Caitlin. Okay. Somewhere in Nashville, Caitlin Petty just started crying. I'm sorry, KP. Anyways, Lover's card reverse, Seven of Cups, King of Cups, the Hanged Man. All right, so what I'm seeing on this one is that it's a little bit of him needing some nurturing on this one. I don't know why he hasn't figured out to start flirting with you more, but it's because he's having a hard time processing his feelings. Hangman to the King of Cups. He loves you. That's the thing on this one. And he's the little pedestal he's got you on in his head that makes it feel so untouchable is because he's so used to the player ways. And with you, he's like, well, I don't want to do that. I actually love her. I'm like, well, you just flirt with her. Like, what's your best pickup line? And he's like, well, you look good in 3D. That's my apartment number. I'm like, okay, that's a little old. That's a little past it. But all right, let's work with it. Yeah, that's sort of a thing. Seven of Cups and the King of Cups. He's sitting there. He's like, okay, what's a good? I'm like, just flirt with her. Just do that. But he's like, oh my gosh, no, I can't treat her like everybody else. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that. Angel Eyes kind of likes hand necklaces. And he's he's got to learn to open up on that. I think we brought this up with him before. He gets around you and he gets nervous and insecure because he's like really, really in love. And yet you're the girl he's supposed to walk behind you in the kitchen and speak the badonkadonk. But he's like, oh, I can't treat Angel Eyes like I treat all the other girls I used to be with or talk with. Because I used to just be a player. I just wanted the attention. I'm like, give all that attention to Angel Eyes, smack the badonkadonk in the kitchen, tell her she's pretty, give her a cute pet name, and watch how she opens up. She'll wake up like Rip Van Winkle. Guess what? He's getting some downloads. Jeeves getting some downloads. In the Temperance card, in the Queen of Swords, he's going to find some peace to this one. 6. Holy crap, he's going to start flirting with you. He's figuring this out. Somehow in his mind, he's figuring out, Angel Eyes, that he's like my woman needs some loving. I know you're like, there's no way he'd have me on a pedestal. Look at how he treats me. That's actually why he treats you that way, because he is so programmed and so used to just being he's got the lines that just pick up the girls, and he's like, I don't know the real lovey-dovey stuff. I'm like, you ever wrote her a poem? Or a song? Or like draw a heart on the mirror out of the steam? And why would I do that stuff? I'm like, oh God, you don't understand real love. Okay, he's gonna work on that. Okay, he's gonna get used to that. Dude, grab it. He should grab your lipstick and then put yeah, exactly. Not a player. He just ain't got no good lines because he doesn't understand the real love. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in the Tower card. Behind the scenes, he's sitting there going, God, I am trying. I've got a clue how to do this, Archer. I'm like, maybe you need a little Cancer energy. Cancers can be dopey, little clingy, mopey, lovey-doveys. Like, the reason I love you is because your eyes, when they get that little shine in, he needs a little more Cancer in his chart, right? He needs a little more of that in the chart. That Cancer cardinal sign, we can man up and woman up 8 of Pentacles when we need to. Then we can turn back into the lovey-dovey little teenagers. All right, that's sort of a vibe. He's not used to it. He's used to being like, hey, better, what up, right? Don't mess up the expensive makeup. He's supposed to buy you more. That's all. Or just buy a dry erase board marker. It writes on mirrors, too. But that's the thing. Oh, you buy. You go into Ulta. Six of Swords. It's actually just CoverGirl or Revlon from CVS. That's okay. Or Meyer. But it's okay. Ulta is awesome, Angel Eyes. You should go to Ulta. We're back to that Five of Pentacles and the Moon card and the Tower card. He does not know your love language. You're going to have to teach him your love language. You're straight up going to have to teach him your love language, okay? Star card. If you got a way to teach him the love language, he would. He doesn't know very much. Sephora, okay, Sephora. I was just playing with the CVS joke. Sephora is pretty good stuff. Isn't Sephora the ones that, like, when the guys take the girls there, the guys have to go find something else to do because the girls get, the women at the counter sit down and do you get a makeover thing, and then the guys got to go, like, sit in the massage chairs out in the food court or something. I don't remember how that part works. Okay. Want to go to the mall? Are malls still a thing? All right, let's see what else we got going on. Oh, no, that's good. Okay, you're good. Down to Tia. Okay, cool. Sorry. Sephora's good stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with Sephora. Everybody's like, how does Archer know this stuff? I have to buy presents. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure girls don't want oil filters and 10mm sockets. That's what I want for my birthday. But anyways, and guitars. No, some girls might want guitars. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep rolling. Yeah, we got to get started doing other stuff today, too. All right. Let's see. I haven't even lost count on this stuff, so who knows? Let's see. 5430 for somebody. Tia Bia. Okay. Tia Bia. Let's see what's up with you and your Pisces. What's up with you and your Pisces? What's he up to? Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Actually, what he's doing is getting out of his head that he's ready for a relationship. Okay? He is going to start opening up and communicating more. The downtime shows how out of order his life is right now that he's trying to get it all together. There's no third parties, nobody else he's entertaining. Remember, you gotta like Pisces and Leo, two different languages. Pisces being the leap year baby and also the 12th sign, they're all old souls by default. At some point in their lives, they've lived every other zodiac sign, right? So when you do that conversion, understand that it may take you 10 minutes to respond, but in Pisces time, it can be like 20, 30 minutes to respond. It'll allow you the conversion rate. It's like when you, being in Metro Detroit, when we cross over into Canada, we got to remember the miles per hour versus the kilometers per hour and stuff like that. So it's like that, right? Now, what I'm seeing is with him being supposed to come over, Seven of Wands, Page of Pentacles, there's nothing wrong with you confirming it, or even no threats of like, well, I got something else to do, because that's lying. Lying's not good. But there's nothing wrong with checking up on it and being like, I was going to go pick up something to make for dinners, or anything you do like, or anything you're allergic to, stuff like that. But I'm also seeing that with Pisces energy on him, he seems like the kind of guy, he doesn't do a lot of the pre-planning, pre-booking stuff. Like, he's not going to keep reaching out and be like, so excited, so excited, so excited. He literally just, once the plans are made, he locks it down, and like 10 minutes before he's supposed to be there, he texts you that he's on his way. And you're like, oh, okay. He does not do multiple follow-ups, because that's just a need for confirmation. It's already in the energies and happening. So if you actually were texting him and asking him, like, okay, we're still on, right? We're still on, right? He'd actually be like, no, we're not still on. All right, that's sort of a vibe. Be cool and find your confident vibes on this with the Page of Pentacles, that it's in and happening, and that way you can have some stuff to do to occupy time till the date night, so that when he comes over, you got some cool stuff to talk about. All right? It is still happening. It's a thing. All right? No confirmations are needed. What are you guys? Are you doing something Wednesday, tomorrow? Knight of Swords, or is it over the weekend, Nine of Cups? All right? He will still come and be there, and understand that he's going to open up more. It takes Pisces a little bit of time. All right? Because he's got a different vibe to him. They are walking psychics. He actually can read your mind. Okay? Even the Pisces that don't know it. Every Pisces literally is like a human walking tarot card reading. Right? Six of Swords. Think outside the box with the Eight of Swords, so you don't get stuck in analysis paralysis on the Queen of Wands to the Fool card. It's on like Donkey Kong. This is a big test. It's a big test for you and your confidence and your independency. That you don't have to keep going on it. But also, don't get quiet of like, okay, so we have plans for Friday, so I don't know what to talk about now. No, man, you got to friend zone him for a minute. Tell him how your day's going. Tell him you hate your job. Tell him life sucks. Tell him you had chicken sandwich for lunch. Make sure he eats something. Show him a little nerve. You know what he told me? He's like, Archer, I've never had a girl text me when we were in a relationship and say, hey, make sure you eat something today. Don't forget to eat for lunch. What are you getting for lunch? So, like, oh, your Pisces wants to be nurtured. I like that about him. So that's the thing on this. That's all. Instead of like Hangman in the Temperance card. Patience and balance. All right? On this one here, match up the energy and do a little bit of that. Why don't you ask him what are your guys' dinner plans? And if you don't have any dinner plans yet, now remember, Pisces do like to touch earth and get connected. They are the most emotional of the three water signs, all right? Because you got Scorpio fixed and stuck in their path. You got Cancer, who thinks they know everything because they're the cardinal sign. Poor mutable Pisces has to deal with all of it, right? So the thing on this is, when the extra pressure gets put on, instead of just letting Pisces go with the flow, then Pisces feels the pressure because they're fighting the current, right? So to like just be like, hey man, I'm cool. And now you're going to just talk to him about the day and make him laugh and giggle, and then you're going to have a great time, all right? He's yours. You guys are a thing. Yeah, oh my God, it came back. There's the Hangman again. He's taking his power back, and he's calling you out. He's like, he's calling dibs on your lips, on your kiss, on your time, girl. So yeah, trust in the process on this one. It's just getting started opening up. You guys do have a date. Just be his buddy. You know, have some fun with it, and enjoy the date night. Maybe you should cook him something. Guys love when girls cook him something. But he's a Pisces. Pisces like to go out. Go by water, go to the park, connect to earth. Pisces will get really, really bored if they're just sitting in the house all the time nonstop, right? Temperance. You guys need to like go for walks and stuff, and you don't stay cooped up in the house. Your Pisces likes that, all right? Giving you a lot of help with Pisces energy. Just let him be himself. That's the big thing. Don't try to make him anything. And definitely don't try to turn him into the Leo. Anyways, Tia, you're doing good. First of all, we got to reboot and reformat your software because the Leo messed you up. All right, no problema there, because Pisces is totally different. Be cool, calm, and collected, because remember, he's talking to you when he doesn't have the phone on. Sometimes Pisces forget that not everybody's got that much depth to their intuition. They figure everybody can read minds just like they can. No, that's like a cool Pisces thing, right? So he's like, she knows I'm going to show up. She knows what I like. And I'd be like, no, she doesn't. Have you told her what you like or what you can't eat? And he's like, I just figured she knows. I'm like, that's not how it works, Pisces. He'll catch on. He'll get the hang of it. Do you want to give me his number or give him my number? I don't know. But you actually are in a cool vibe with him, all right? This is a very big test for you to be like, I want to text him 50 times and make sure we're still on. The secret to passing the test is not doing that. Anytime you want to text him, is it still happening? Are we still getting together later? Don't do that. Send him something funny. Funny meme, something about work sucks, stuff like that, all right? Transmute your wishes. If you want to text him about it, then just text him about something else fun, all right? Or text him a cool song. Share memes with him. Be his buddy. Be like, I don't want to get stuck in the friend zone. You're not. He already loves you. You're not going to get stuck in the friend zone. He actually would like a friend that he can love. All right? So you're cool. Hope that helps. All right. Am I the Pisces whisperer too? Okay. What? I don't know. Who said that? All right. On to Zep. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher your name. I always feel so bad. Priya. Sorry. I don't pronounce my name right half the time. That's why I had to go with Archer. It's much easier to pronounce than my actual name. Okay. How does my Leo currently feel? Hold on. There we go. I forgot to give you a timestamp. You're at 101:22. Shelby's a dog whisperer. I love it. All right. Will he be honest with me about his feelings, and how does my Leo currently... Speaking of Leo, hi, Leo. Don't worry, for the love of Christ in Kit's passenger seat, I'm kind of the Leo whisperer, too. Why do I not know anything about Cancer? I should work on that. Anyways, okay. Priya, please forgive me for the pronunciations. I'm so sorry. Midwestern accent, too. When I go to Tennessee, they're like, oh, you got that Midwestern accent. I'm like, I ain't got no accent. The judge. 4 swords and the justice card. Okay, will he be honest with me about his emotional feelings, and how does he currently feel towards me, and any messages for the future actions? Current feelings for you. Understand, at the moment, he isn't being about you. He is being about himself. Your Leo is attempting to open up and trust. That's one of Leo's biggest tests they face in their lifetimes, because they rule the 5th house chakra, the strength card, that perseverance. It's a big test for Leo in this lifetime to be able to trust someone and open their hearts up to them, all right, in any capacity. Friends, relationship, all right, they have a big heart. So even though he's a little closed off and quiet on this one, the honesty is where he's going to have trouble. He's going to explain it to you honestly. However, he's not good at the words, okay? This guy would not be the first person we would pick to write a love poem or nothing like that. Knight of Pentacles, he's a little slow on the Ten of Swords uptake to the King of Wands. With the King of Pentacles, however, he will be trainable, where he can be a little more honest. So he might not divulge true feelings. Don't ask him about the past. Yeah, I do know that firsthand. If Leo's cut someone out, that's it. You done. Right? That sort of a vibe. So don't ask him about, well, are you still entertaining exes, or do you want to talk about your exes? He ain't going to want to talk about his exes. You're going to want to talk about him, which is totally cool. If you nurture a Leo and let them talk about themselves, that is literally how a Leo gets ready to roll over and show their belly. And when a kitty cat shows their belly, that means they're open to being vulnerable, so you can scratch it. So letting him go through that vibe, that's what leads towards the future actions. That he will grow and mature because he just wants to be listened to. He likes cuddles too. I know he's a grown man, but he likes cuddles. Remember, he's a Leo. You do something like a little head massage while you guys are watching movies and stuff. Why do I feel like you guys are not in no contact? Do you guys talk a little bit? Or do you guys just stalk each other's social media? I mean, you are dealing with a Leo. 6 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys have some kind of limited communications that, because your Leo's sussing you out and wants to try to open up a little bit more. Leos are awesome. They are adorably funny. Leos are awesome. I wish I had more Leo in my life. I only got 1 Leo placement in my whole chart, Leo Venus. No, I might have something else Leo further out in the back 40. I can't remember. 10 of Cups. You guys aren't in a no contact thing. Your Leo wants you. But your Leo is a little closed off, a little quiet, a little hard to approach. Imagine trying to fly a rocket ship towards the sun. 93,000 miles away from that thing, you won't start feeling the heat. You wouldn't even survive on Mercury if you were on that planet, or Mars. But the thing on this is, Five of Swords, Ten of Cups. Do you understand that even though he doesn't want to talk about his past, only the future, his past really wrecked him. Five of Swords, he went through a lot. Ten of Cups to the King of Cups, you are the one that can get him to open up and trust. He has a very hard time trusting anybody because of what he's been through, the stuff that he's asking me to. He wants me to redact it. Doesn't want me to tell you about it. All right? But he wants to talk more about future dreams. Where do you want to live? What kind of house do you want? How many kids you want? So if you actually go in that direction, he's going to totally dig that. He literally is like, can we not bring up the past? I don't want to talk about it. It was a lot. I would like to just focus on the future. And now, future actions on this one, he's already been thinking of, like, what could we do? My Sag Neptune agrees with you, Crystal. Sagittarius, own that crazy Sagittarius. Nobody can crazy like Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius. Sag Whisperer. Anyways, what I'm seeing on this one, he's all about you. He's a little nervous. King of Pentacles. He can grow into this one. So even though I feel like it's not no contact, but if for any reason it is, it opens up well before Leo's birthday. Okay? Where they reach back out. All right? So I do see on this one that he'll be honest with his feelings. However, he won't fully divulge all of them because there are some things that he would like to stay redacted, doesn't want to talk about the past. And if you can trust in that and be like, okay, that's cool. Trust me, he's not interested in entertaining anybody else from the past. All right? But that will allow things to get on track for this one. So he's going to be honest about current status and future plans. You know what I mean? Okay? He don't want to talk about past. But he is being honest. So if you're willing to accept that and be like, okay, we don't have to talk about the past. Let's just talk about future. You guys will be totally cool and just fine. I'm being told your Leo does not like dwelling. He's not a dweller. He's more like, I don't want to hear about this anymore. I just want to focus on the future. So if you come in to be like, Leo, I love you, you're fun, let's have some awesome, and be his like buddy, be his cheerleader, and help nurture him, that kitty cat, he gonna roll over, show you his belly. All right, it's Bubbles for Trailer Park Boys. He loves the kitties. Kitties are so nice. You guys will be okay. All right, let's see what we got cooking. All right, how am I doing it? Oh, geez, I got it. Actually, we're not doing too bad. Okay, let's keep going. All right, Shelly, let's see what we got for you, Shelly, with your awesome manifesting journals. Next time I get out there to the West Coast, we got to get and hang out. Totally. West Coast has the sunshine. And anyways, anywhere but Michigan, literally, and Ohio. Just get me out of not Wisconsin. No, not Minnesota. Not anywhere with more snow than Metro Detroit already has. When I was younger, snowmobiling, I loved snow. I was the one everybody hated when I came in, and I was like, oh my God, there's snow in the forecast, and they were like, people want to kill me. Now it's no. Now it's just a no. All right, let's see what we got on this. I don't know. I'm still got a thing against Ohio for the whole Toledo war. We got the Upper Peninsula. They got Toledo. Anyways, so let's see. Shelly, I know it's a donation, but I'm pulling cards for you, Shelly. All right, let's see. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Expect the unexpected. You're just doing you. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Remember that reading we pulled the other day? I want to come to Toronto, Manisha. Remember the other day when we did that pull on this one? That energy is still sticking, that they've been going through some stuff. Kentucky, I dig. Kentucky's cool. So, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. What I'm seeing on this one, though, is that he's still in the process of going through a few derailments and changes to just show up and surprise you. So you literally are going to get to a point with the unexpected. Oh, I skipped Randy? Why don't I see Randy's? There's Pura. There's Shrek. There's Pastel. How am I missing Randy's? Oh my goodness. I literally don't see the super chat, but we'll do Randy anyways. See, Melissa's not just your chat. Mine's doing it too. All right. But what I do see on this is that it's almost the vibes of you being like, Archer, it's very nice of you to let me know that he might be doing something. You're just trying to butter my crab legs up. Oh, that's right. You're a Pisces. I'm trying to put lemon on your scales. I'll work on a better analogy for Pisces. Sorry. But anyways, what you will see on this one, trust. It actually is. Yes, you totally can, Aligned Alchemist. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. All right. What I do see on this one is that it is still in the process. He is getting closer to getting rid of the problem and then coming your way. Hang tight. Mercury retrograde plus post shadow period. I really still feel the vibes, even with it already being the 17th. You're going to hear from him during the Aries cusp season. Like right at the point the Earth is transitioning between Pisces and Aries season. He's a bit, he's got a little bit of a delayed reaction, right? So it'll be a little bit. But he's still on track to do this because he's gotten to the point he can't take the current life. He knows you're the direction to go. Meanwhile, you still got that other digital person that you're talking to. And I don't think you're talking to him. I think they're just interested in you, right? Because you already got, Two of Cups. Oh, it's just a soulmate. Oh, okay, that's cool. Queen of Swords, the Emperor, coming in. Okay, somebody online is interested in you, but you guys are going to actually work out. This might just be a cool adoration or something, or grow into something potential. Or you go in that direction. I can't tell. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I really can't tell. It is your free will. Just so you know, Shelly, you're coming into the vibes that you might have to face a crossroads choice. I know who you pick, and I'm glad you do. Because with what he's going through right now, Eight of Swords, he's going to unstick himself. Five of Pentacles. Little Tom Bodette needed, Shelly. Leave the door open for him right now, and do understand that, yep, it's taken a while, but Seven of Swords, it's a big process to overcome for him, just to get rid of what he's going through, all right? He does still show up. There's Randy. Oh, no, I see it. Randy was after, I see Randy's after Manisha. Yeah, okay. I don't have my glasses on. My bad. I would not trust me first. The High Priestess, exactly. Hush, Archer. All right, so let's see. Manisha, you got a High Priestess with the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. You got somebody that wants to give you a gift, but the gift has, hold on, the High Priestess, Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords. I'm not sure who it is on your mind, or you're looking in a new love direction. It's the person on your mind. But what I'm seeing on this is that you do have someone that's like Queen of Swords, Abigail the Peacemaker on the Two of Cups. You have somebody on a soulmate vibe that's coming in peace in your direction, Manita. All right, with the Emperor. I don't know if you're going in a new vibe or a new direction, but this is somebody that wants something equal. Like, they're going to look at you and be like, I'll give you, like, you get the gifts when I get the date. And you're like, what? And it's like, yep. It's like, I ain't spoiling you till you spoil me. And it's like, and at first you're like, back off, buddy. I think, okay, if it's not new, it's your person then. Who they want, and like, instead of doing the I'm sorry roses or something, they're like, no, I want you to give, like, I want give and take or something. I don't know why your person's doing that, but like that's the projecting where they're saying, well, if Manisha didn't ever open up, she only wanted presents and money. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like her, right? I think that was them a little bit more, that they thought they had to buy your love, and it was like a shield of protection. The Moon card. Okay, heads up, this new moon will actually work out. He's going to reach out. But instead of a gift, he's going to want to take you out. Like, he might try I'm sorry vibes, I'm sorry flowers. That's what it is. You get something showing up at your doorstep, like flowers or something. It's a peace offering. That's why I was getting those weird vibes of like what is this about gifts and dinners and stuff? You got I'm sorry flowers coming. Six of Swords. See it from a different perspective. Two of Pentacles to the Chariot on the Ace of Cups with the Four of Wands. He's coming back. He has overcome the boundaries and the barriers, okay? So what I'm seeing on this one is, how does he know where you live? Does he? He might be, he just does. It's telling me he does. He lashed, oh, that's why you're getting the flowers. Okay. You're getting I'm sorry flowers, Manisha. You're getting I'm sorry flowers. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give your guy a prop for that one. A guy that keeps 1-800-Flowers app in his cell phone. We're guys. We do stupid stuff. We mess up. Men, you know what? And here's the other thing, guys. Hold on. Archer's going to go on a soapbox for a second. Whatever happened, can we normalize buying your women flowers just because you want to buy them a flower? Gas stations have like those $5 roses with the little foam teddy bear stuck to them. Can we normalize that again? Where it's just like, I stopped to put gas in the car, so I grabbed you a flower and a pack of gum because I was thinking about you. You don't gotta go spend $200 on roses and stuff, but you know, can we normalize that and bring that back? Okay. Anyways, okay, that's what I'm seeing. Exactly. Let's get back to some talking, some courting, and I don't care if you've been in a relationship with him for 1 or 2 years, married to him for 20. Go for it. And girls, there's absolutely nothing. It is still men-dominant programming, girls. The way to a man's heart is his stomach. Even if you just make spaghetti or you're like, I burn toast instead, whatever. 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. I like the vibes off of this one. Apparently my soapbox is being heard. That's kind of cool. 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Apparently I am channeling somebody's dreams about this. There is somebody here that wants men to get baked cookies. Bingo, bingo, Queen Tiki. Has anybody got the recipe for the Girl Scouts peanut butter patty ones? That's like more important to me than the Krabby Patty formula and the Colonel's recipe. If I'm at, oh wow, yeah. I gotta look that up. Anyways, I happen to be a really good cook too. It's a little bit of the dream. I'm channeling somebody else's dreams about like somebody that can buy themselves flowers but really wants their man to buy them flowers or something. All right. And I don't know why I just went into that. Okay. And it's not always guys. Hey, by the way, too. Remember, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, you find that girl that's willing to like cook you a meal or something. You better darn well reciprocate it, and then you better take them out. Don't you expect them to cook every night? Everybody be a couple of nights. They get out of the house, boys. You know what I mean? Right? They go bake you some chocolate chip oatmeal raisin fun done cookies. I don't know. Right? Then you better darn well take her out for a dinner once or twice or 4 times or something. Come on now. Let's normalize dating and courting again. I don't care. You've been married for 10 years. You better take your girl out on a date. And girls bake a cookie or something. I don't know. I always just thought the men. Anyways, I don't care. Soapbox over. Okay. Randy, you're going to be, well, hold it. Randy, you're going to be at 116.26. How am I doing? Oh, it's fine. It's just lunchtime. Okay. Let's see what we got. Queen of Cups. Aww. Randy, this is good. Randy, this is good. Okay, sit down. Every single one of them are her. Here's what happened. She started having a moment. She started Queen of Swords, 9 of Cups, feeling some type of way, right? She went through, and then she had a little remorse. She's starting to teeter-totter. She's starting to waffle. She goes into a moment of she's like, what have I done? 9 of Swords to the 9 of Wands. What have I done? I miss them. She goes through. She looks and likes, right? The next morning, it's literally, yeah. The next morning, it's like when Hunt got up the next morning and was like, take those videos down. I don't look pretty. So she got up the next morning, Randy, and she was like, oh my God, what are you doing? You're showing vulnerability. Unlike, walk away, don't do it. She's going to do it again, okay? She's teetering. Let her process this, okay? If you let her go through this stage where it's like she sneaks in and likes everything, and she's like, oh God, no. What did you do, Inez? What did you do? Allow her to process those feelings all the way through, right? She'll make it through to the other side and just be like, can we just, Randy, you guys are still going to be one of those couples. It's like, yep, we got divorced and got remarried. Let her process through this. Give it a little bit of time here. I'll bet you, before we get to the weekend, you're going to get a couple more likes and looks. She's going to go back onto the other side of the teeter-totter and be like, I miss him. Well, then why'd you go through with it? Well, because he wanted to go through with it. I had to go through with it because he got, but neither one of you guys could have said no and backed out of it. We both wanted to. Oh, see. She'll make it through this one. It's the whole buyer's remorse. She shouldn't have gone and bought the divorce. She's having a little buyer's remorse. It's starting to teeter. So hang in there. You're going to be all right, brother. They're all positive. She's picking on herself right now. She's entered into that stage. She's picking on herself more. What are you doing, Inez? What are you doing? Stop it. Wait, why'd you mess up the marriage? Why did you get... Whoa, Inez, don't blame yourself so much. It takes 2 to have an argument, 2 to fix the argument. Calm down. Let her cycle through this. She is feeling the end of Mercury retrograde. It's hitting, okay? Yeah, Knight of Swords. God's like, I did that. 8 of Cups. You guys elevate back into a 10 of Cups status as a result of it. Just keep doing you and allow Inez the time to process through her feelings, and it leads her right back to your door. Good Lord, that's going to cost a lot. You guys have to have another wedding. She wants another wedding. She's full-on wedding. Not just, hey, let's JOP it, let's run into City Hall and get our picture put on Facebook with the mayor. Nope, you guys, she wants a better wedding than before. And I'm not saying you guys had a bad wedding. whatever you did before, this time you're going to have to turn it up to 11. You're like, what? Why? Because that's what she wants. And you're going through HE double hockey sticks right now waiting for her Two of Wands. So when she comes back, moon card, and she wants another wedding, you're going to give her another wedding. I don't know why I just laid into you like that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Sun card to the Hierophant. She wants another wedding. Oh my God, she went through this whole phase to marry you again. Good Lord, this might seriously happen again. You guys are still a thing. You guys, it's breakup, makeup, but you guys playing in the pro leagues. Now, just so you know, the next time this happens, and she's like, I can't take it, I want a divorce so that we can have another wedding, just go on a second honeymoon and renew your vows. She's one of the girls that's going to need some date nights and some attention. And there is nothing wrong with that. Because I'll tell you what, you actually do that stuff. Oh, she's going to love you, Randy. What the heck? Why is my deck all jacked up? Look at this. This is cool. So that's your card, 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 that's your card. Oh my God, those were more good cards, Randy. Okay, there we go. All right, Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles. I see you guys are going to do this stuff again. So now you're prepared. The next time she comes in, because she gets another streak of boredom in her, so we're going to have a divorce, we're going to reboot, reset, come back together, get married again, because you guys are stuck in this cycle. And it's not a bad karmic, toxic cycle. This is your guys' relationship. So the next time you got to be ready on it instead of getting mad and getting hurt and getting triggered 4 or 5 years from now when she wants another divorce. And you just got to be like, okay, honey, I'll go get the queso and I'll go get whatever her favorite food is. All right, keep some Reese's Cups on hand in the fridge, might help. But anyways, 4 Wands, Ace of Cups to the Chariot. Now here's the thing: when she does come back, you can totally squash it so it doesn't keep happening. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. The guardian angels can't get you two off of each other's minds because you're destined. I don't care if you guys both go your own ways. You go off and marry that Sagittarius up in Connecticut, and she goes find Lord knows who and Lord knows where. You guys still wind up back together. You're still learning lessons. You cannot break this. God picked you two for each other. God's just sitting up there being like, okay, Inez, keep going, guys. Right? One way, God's watching because you guys have that energetic red thread, right? That's like, by the way, she's just single right now. So they are really good, Shelby. Yes. I have a slight addiction to those Oreos. Those are good. But your guys' red thread is made of elastic, okay? And you guys have gone about as far as you're going to be able to go before that cord just kind of recoils. And just so you know. You were the first runner. You never told me about that, Randy. That when you guys were first getting together and getting to know that you got scared because of her previous divorce and you ran on her the first time. You disappeared on her for about 2 weeks. Now that's okay. You do realize the next turn is technically your cycle. That's why I was pulling that vibes. She's going to come back. You guys are going to start to work things out. You're going to repeat yourself just like you did the first time. You're going to be like, nope, this is going to happen again. You're going to do it again too. Bless your heart. This is your guys' cycle. You guys are going to be 80, 90 years old in the nursing home, and she's going to be like, I can't take this anymore. I want another divorce. And you're going to be like, I can't hear you anymore. You're the reason I didn't get hearing aids. But you love each other. Okay. Can I come to the next wedding? You guys are going to be married in August, okay? Not August 21st. I have plans on August 21st. Any other time is cool. But okay? All right, let's see. Me and Casey Musgrave's got to celebrate her birthday. Okay. No, we're good, yo. We're good. I'm having a good time with this. All right. SK, you are up next on deck. I missed you guys. See, we need a little extra time for these super chats today. You know, you're the 22nd, Sheld. One of my most favorite Leos of all time is born on August 21st. All right, let's go. You Leos are okay. Why does everybody pick on Leo so much? Good Lord. I think everybody just picks on Leo because they're jealous of Leo. Because Leo's got that heart chakra thing going down. I think that's all. It's just jealousy. That's all. Leos are harmless. Leos are lovable. Okay. Wow, we got the High Priestess, SK. I'm going to put you at 124.10. All right? SK, if you're still here and you want to type something in, otherwise I'm just going to tell you what's going on. And the fact is that your person is on their way. They've made their choice. They want to be with you. They've cut out whatever they're doing right now. I really just feel like your person's real hyper-independent, and your person kind of might mooch off of people. And I don't mean it in a bad way, because I've had friends like this too, and it never bothered me. I'm just speaking my Detroit slang. I'm an 80s baby. I'm really trying to keep my decorum about. But okay, this is the vibes of like, I had friends like this, and bless their hearts, I loved them. It was like that one friend that every time him and his girlfriend had a fight, he's like, Archer, can I come crash on the couch? And I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. And it was always like, he is always like, I'm going to give you half the rent. I'm going to give you half the rent. And I'd be like, okay. And this was back when everybody still wrote checks, okay? And so I would always just pay the rent payment instead. I'd be like, I got you next week, brother. I got you next week, brother. I'd be like, I know you do, bless your heart. The real friends and the real family loans money to people, never expecting to get it back. It's just a real thing like that. But bless his heart, every time they had a tower moment. You guys, it's a similar vibe for you, SK. Just so you know. All right? Yeah, if you're like, no, Archer, he's moved in with somebody. No, he's couch crashing. Even you're like, but it's a girl. I'm like, he found a girl that's got her act together and can actually keep an apartment. But I'm telling you what, he ain't sleeping in the same bedroom. Whatever it is, he's crashing with a buddy. It's like my buddy Mike. I remember him. He was cool. Mike was cool. He had a Chevelle. Okay? He was cool. But anytime him and his girlfriend fought, he always was like, can I come crash on the couch? I'll give you half the money and the rent. And I'd always be like, okay, that's fine, man. Deep down inside, it's like, I actually really didn't even want the money. I just wanted him and his girlfriend to work out because it's really awkward when other people are in your house. I can't be me. So, but anyhow, you're in the same vibe like this, SK. He is not in a third party. I just got told that he's actually, whatever he's interacting with, he's actually using them to help him get better for you. You're sitting there thinking he's gone by, see him moved on, and he's actually, whoever he's with, he's mooching off the person to get better for you. I use the term mooching loosely. All right, it's like fellow Michiganders know this joke, right, Shelby? You know what my dad used to do? And I was like, if I was in the car and I was being anxious or rambunctious as a kid, or picking on mom or him or something from the back seat, he'd start, Shelby, any Michigander, you guys will get this joke. He would look back over his head while he was driving. He'd go, if you don't stop right now, I'm going to get a Delisle leg cramp, I swear. My dad was an Aries. Everybody else just look up what Delisle did. Anyways, I'm still here, and he liked his truck better than me anyway, so I know he'd have never driven it off the end of Eureka Road. He liked that truck a lot. He liked his dog more than me. I was so jealous of that little Karen Terrier. Anyways, that's why I don't want a Karen Terrier. I'm getting a golden retriever. I want a big dog. Big dog in the house, right? Anyways, what are we talking about, SK? I don't even remember anymore. The fact that your dude's not cheating on you, SK, and that chariot, he's mooching off of somebody to help get better so he can come back your way, tower card, and you're about to be like, no, I know you, I've seen pictures of you with that girl. And he's going to be like, yeah, that girl loaned me $1,000 so I could go to rehab or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, and then you're like, I'm about ready to tell him off, and then he comes back, and you're like, hold on, he Snapchatted me. We're okay. You'll be okay. All right, Alice in Chains is some good stuff. Why did I just hear AC/DC, though? Back in black. See, I can't go that high in the register. Back in black. All right, Shrek, what you doing? What are you doing, Shrek? I don't know why I just looked at you that way. All right, let's see what we got going on this. Shrek. Oh, by the way, 120. Mel, I am so sorry. I suck at time stamping. 128.10, and I started out as a mod. I was like the pro of time stamping. All right, the Judgment card, the Three of Cups. Shelby knew the joke. Judgment card, Three of Cups, Six of Swords, Seven of Cups. God actually wants to let you know that she's thinking from a different perspective right now. Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands. Just so you know, she's overcome a lot of the healing energies. Judgment card to the Three of Cups. Your girl's entering into that age and that stage where she's out. Sorry, I'm a human. Where she's out of the cycle of, like, finding her way. Like, girls in their 20s are still establishing themselves in college and finding a job and a career path. The 30s become more about getting themselves together so they're ready for the family and stuff. I don't know if this is all women, okay? But it's your woman, all right? Six of Swords, Seven of Cups. See things from a different perspective, that if you guys had gotten together or worked anything out sooner, it wouldn't have lasted. And I'm going to tell you what would have happened. You might not believe me. Six of Swords. My buddy Aquarius Energies here is telling me that if you guys had gotten together any sooner, it would not have worked out, and you would have left her. You're like, what? No way. I wouldn't have left Fiona. You wouldn't have liked her once you got to know her. You knew work her. The real her She's kind of immature. She's maturing and growing up, all right? That's what's going to lead her in your direction. So understand that the reason for the long delays in this energy and the directions that she went, she had to finish a lesson of maturity to grow up, all right? You got to grow down a little bit too. That is one of her vibes off of you. Let me find out what that means. 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, King of Swords. Why so serious, Shrek? Why do you look like you're going to walk out of a hospital and blow up a school bus all the time? Why? Is it because of the scars? You ever dance with the devil beneath the pill? Why am I doing Joker jokes? Anyways, that was weird. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Here's the thing on this one. Behind the scenes, when she wasn't at work being professional, she was a total player. She was a flirt. She grew out of that. There is way more to the story of her and that ex of hers than meets the eye. That's staying redacted. But just so you know, she grew out of it. She was actually the reason the man left her. And if you guys had gotten together while she was still at that age, that frame, that mindset, remember, I read it in the New England Journal of Medicine. The female brain doesn't mature until 27 to 33. That's the female brain's maturing point. Guess what, guys? We don't mature until dang near 40. That's when our oatmeal finally sets in. Girls are still ahead of us. But big part of this one, the age makes her look at you like you're like, why so serious? You got to be more of a kid because she's going to reach out to you. You don't need to be serious. She doesn't need to be fathered. All right? Do not father her. But actually, you got to be a younger dude and be like, what's up? How you been doing? All right? You better learn how to speak. Let's see, you're about my age. You got to learn how to speak a little more Gen Z. Go on TikTok, read some Gen Z comments, and figure out why they use letters. NM. Right? That's all. But actually, this is getting prepped. I did Queen Tiki. I'm so old. Anyways, I'm so old, I still have Tom friended on MySpace. But yeah, Shrek, so don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the speaker box. But the good Lord above is saying you need to grow down a little bit. Stop being so serious. I don't even know why I'm acting like this. Okay, hold on, Shrek. The High Priestess, you better start on this now because she's going to be reaching out way sooner than you thought, buddy. I got nothing on your ex or anything right now. She owns the energetical airspace right now. Heads up. I don't know why I got that weird Sag look right there. My Sag Neptune totally came out at you there, Shrek. I was like, heads up. Good look. Anyways, okay, it's not over for you two yet. All right, pastel yellow. You're going to be at 132.19. All right, can I read on job for you? I got you covered. Give me a little work vibes and a little work energy for pastel yellow. The World card, the Emperor. The reason there's not any advancement or you're not finding anything is you're supposed to be starting your own business. It's something you've been wanting to do, okay? Now, I do got some other advice on this. If you're like, Archer, I felt those. I know God has been guiding me in that direction. That's why work sucks and I can't get work. If you really don't want to take this on, because you give up a 9 to 5 for a 24/7, right? It's like the big, oh, thanks, Surya. Thank you. I'm rubber, you're glue. That means you're a great person, too. But what I'm seeing off of this vibes right here, pastel yellow, if you do wish for a new job, it's the advice I've been dishing out about go ahead and do the applications, but then actually follow up with the company and submit a little white lie that you need to talk to the hiring manager, make your presence known, okay? However, if it is indeed the fact that you've been trying to start a business or had a dream of starting one and it hasn't gotten off the ground, that is a little bit of what's going down on this one, all right? Now, just so you know, as the job situation gets fixed up here for you during Aries season, that is one thing off of your checklist, your to-do list. It's going to open the door so the love starts coming in, okay? God is wanting to get your money in perspective so that you're more confident about yourself so that you're not depressed and it bleeds over onto your man. You know what I mean? So, more confirmation on the Aries vibes. By the way, your man's going to have a dream about you tonight too, pastel yellow. Just so you know, and that dream's going to be the start point. So you watch, before we get into Aries, like April, you're going to find the job, and then he starts reaching out too. So apparently your blueprint shows work gets lined up first. There's the devil. Well, he beats out the devil and the strength card and perseveres and comes your way. He's way too closed off, Daniel in the lion's den. I'm not ready for anything. He's Queen of Wands. He's ready for it. 5 of Wands, learned his lesson, and 10 of Cups into the Emperor. She'll be receiving that message, and you guys can nurture each other going forward on your journey with the Star card. I like it. I like it a lot. Mikey likes it too. Life Syria. Okay. Sage Moon. Hi, Sage Moon. All right, you're going to be at 134.34. All right, let's see. Scorpio's current vibes and next actions. Let's do it. Nah, I got you covered, girl, but thank you guys for the donations. They all go into the Archer Network. It's just like John and Paul said when they needed to write a song, and John would look at Paul and be like, let's write a swimming pool. We'll make sure Mama T's covered. We got her food and her nurses and her staff. And Archer's moving to Tennessee. And I don't know, my Jeep's lease is coming due. I'm either going to buy out the Jeep and just pay cash for it, pay it off, and get the title. But then I'm still kind of torn. Not over like the Gladiator. I'm like, dude, I just want to get a Ram again and have a real truck back. Or like, and then I went and like I drove a buddy of mine. I drove her Grand Cherokee the other day. And I'm like, oh my God, these Grand Cherokees are really nice. And it rides so much better than the Wrangler. So I'm like, and my lease is up in May. And I'm like, I don't know. I've got the money easy to buy, just buy the thing and just keep it. But then I'm like, it is a Jeep. I know it's going to have a lifter tick at some point. I know that's going to happen. They're notorious for that. Thanks, Daimler. And so I don't know what to do, y'all. Those aren't they nice, Shelby? I was like, I was like, oh, this thing drives really good. And she's like, I know, right? She's like, well, I've had a Wrangler for 4 years now. I did a 4-year lease on it, and the plan was just to lease it and buy the thing at the end, right? And I've still got the loot set aside, so that's no problema. I can just buy it. But then I'm like, God, these Grand Cherokees are kind of nice. Does Archer want a new Chariot instead of just keeping the one he's got before he's got to rebuild the motor and do brakes and tires and shocks? 8 of Wands. Oh, I might get an all-black Grand Cherokee. All-black Dodge Ram. Oh, my God, remember that, Vine? All-black Dodge Ram. Yeah, we like them, all-black Dodge Ram. No, I might get an all-black Grand Cherokee. I've done white. I need my Knight Rider color, so I might do a black. Why are we doing a reading on me and the future of my vehicle? Because I called and got the payoff on it. I'm like, oh, I got that. That's easy. That's plenty in savings. And then, I don't know why I'm so thrifty. I'm actually fine. But anyhow, but then I'm like, God, these Grand Cherokees are kind of nice. I know, right? Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with an 01 Camry, Shelby. That's back before the cars were ran by computers. At least when my Jeep steers itself off the road and stops running because some dude reprogrammed it, at least your Camry will still drive in the straight line. Camrys go like 2,000 miles, 200,000 miles. Justice on the Sun card. Just pick something, Archer. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, we got to read for like Cancer, Leo, and that. Oh my gosh, Surya, thank you. I'm glad you like the music. I love jamming. In my 20s, I was in bands and did performances. I ran the state fair circuit and that. Music is still my great escape. And I didn't know I was so good at right-handed music. I've always played lefty instruments. Yeah, Toyotas and Hondas, man, they run forever. I mean, Jeeps, Wranglers kind of do too, you know. But then the newer cars are getting even more smarter. And as much as I grew up on Knight Rider, I don't want an auto-driving car because they aren't kit just yet. You seen them way cars bumping into things? No thanks. To the Chariot, the 3 of Swords, 7 of Cups, just pick something, Archer. Yeah, I know. Because with the amount of money, with what the payoff on the Jeep is to own it, imagine like if I just got a new one and put that as the down payment on the new car and only to finance like half of the new car, you know? And I like new cars. But I don't know why we're even talking about this now. Whose turn is it? It's still Sage Moon. I'm sorry. 138.04. All right, Scorpio's current vibes and next actions towards you. All right, let's see. I totally ADHD wandered down that road. 7 of Pentacles, the Strength card. Hang tight, because during Aries season, your Scorpio is preparing and planning to reach out and begin to nurture this connection. All right? They're ready. They're ready to move forward. Wheel of Fortune to the Fool card. They finished their healing. They're just putting some things in place. You're going to hear from them in Aries season. And with the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Swords on the Page of Cups, they're actually at the point where they only want to be with you. I mean, they're still being a little Scorpio and not letting you know just yet. They are planning to just pop up and surprise you with it. Literally, you guys are not, you're not suspecting it. It's going to be one of them nights, I think you're already asleep or something when he reaches out, the phone goes off, you're like, who in the world is that at this time? And it's your Scorpio. All right, 10 of Pentacles. You do know that since the start of the new year, you two have entered in, things are going on both your guys' side, behind the scenes, stuff you can't see, stuff he don't know about, to bring you guys back together. All the changes, the weird stuff, I don't care if it's like that one day you went for a drive and you got a flat tire and you're like, man, that threw off my whole day, the whole schedule. Butterfly effects. Butterfly effect. Ashton Kutcher. Butterfly effects are happening to you and your person right now, Sage Moon Gem, to align you two. All right? You and Scorpio will be together. Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. He's choosing to nurture the connection. When a Scorpio opens up, they can be more clingy than a Cancer and more loving. Oh, he's going to be all about you. Scorpio thinks everybody's their soulmate. So right out of the gate, Scorpio naturally wants to nurture the soulmate connection. You got a winner. I love it. I think so too. Shelby. All right, Aligned Alchemist. How are you doing, Pumpkin? What you up to? What have you been up to? I like it when I see you show up to the chats too. All right, let's see what we got. You're at 140.04. All right. Yeah, I do got to start on work. All right, let's see. Things between you and A. Okay, cool. We got our Taurus, Capricorn vibes. Been in no contact for a while. Still see him as being your husband. We had a fight, and we've been having mini fights. Where's this heading? Page of Swords. You guys are still stalking each other, but you are learning lessons about each other's love languages. Chariot, Page of Pentacles. You want to be seen and taken more better. Like, he's got to show some attention to you, right? You've been feeling neglected in this, even with the no contact. Even before it was no contact, you felt neglected. He was all about himself, everything going on, always foot on the gas, never going to crash. And just like work vibes, there you are sitting there on your own being like, why did I even get involved in this? I want to go on dates. I want to go for walks, right? And it's what left with that Lover's card that led to the fight. Neither of you actually really wanted to have the fight, but neither of you guys have even had a calm conversation about like, I need you to make time for me. Well, I need this or I need that. Because then you'd at least know that works is like pure HE double hockey sticks for him right now. And that if he would just tell you that, you could actually, help be his cheerleader a little bit. But there is communication coming. Oh, you're fine. No apologies needed. Judgment-free zone here. You are fine. Five of Wands into the Ten of Pentacles. You guys can't overcome this lesson. I know it's no contact right now, but this is the amount of pause time that's needed with the little to no communicate. There's littles. But the thing on this is, it does still work out. This time apart is letting him learn this lesson as well, but you got a little bit of a lesson too. You guys both just need to work on learning. Him too. You guys need to work on learning each other's love languages. You guys speak a different languages. It'd be no different than if you spoke English and he spoke Italian, Lebanese, pick it. Right? He doesn't fully get you. You don't fully get him. It's because you guys have both been a little cautious to open up. And that's understandable, what you both have been through. So for you, it's a lesson in vulnerability. Just be yourself. And for him, it's a lesson in making more time for you, making you a priority. That is how it's supposed to work. You can't be the workaholic no more, okay? And prioritize and organize will come through on this one. Now, the thing I do see is that you guys are locked in this cycle, so you're right. This is your guys' relationship. However, as you grow closer, it will go from these no contact silent points to living together and having awkward nights that you don't talk or you sleep in separate rooms. And it slowly grows and learns. Even this, you're going to be together, you're going to be married, living in a house, and it's still going to be a little bit of these back and forths, right? I know. I've been through this with a Leo once in my life too. I hate you, I'm mad at you, but good morning, you better be okay. Nobody else better pick on you, right? Yeah. And that's the thing I'm like, this isn't a no contact. This is I'm still mad at you. Well, I'm still mad at you. No, neither of you guys are actually mad at each other. You're just building some Ace of Wands tension, right? But both of you guys, him especially, would like to have the make a boom boom without having the fight, right? Right? You guys are a couple. You're allowed to boom boom. It's okay. We're all adults here, all right? Yes, I know even a 17-year-old can click accept, but that's on their conscience. I don't have intellectual property attorneys and disclaimers for a reason. Right? I invest the money. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Ten of Pentacles into the Five of Wands. I'm having lunch too, by the way. We're good. So, thing on this is, you goofballs are already a couple. And I love you guys. Goofball is a compliment. The thing on this is, all you guys are doing you guys are just prolonging it. You guys are flirting right now. Okay? It's the cutest form of flirting. And it does lead to an Eight of Wands, Ten of Cups, that this thing starts moving forward. Okay? So, Lover's card on this. Here's the thing is you're both worried about it. You're both worried that you crossed the line too far, when in reality you just got to learn each other's love languages. Okay? You want to be seen more than you are. He wants to be seen more than he is. Interesting. So you guys both got a thing about being seen. That's cool. Four of Swords on the Lovers. That's the one that's got me confused. Page of Cups. Oh my God, this is your guys' way of flirting. I literally can see when you guys first met Aligned Alchemists and started dating, and you'd be like, are you coming over tonight? He'd be like, yeah. You'd be like, okay. And then he'd text, I'm on my way. You'd be like, no, I'm not ready yet. Not yet. And you'd be like, okay, I'll just stay home tonight. And you'd be like, well, are you coming over? And he's like, wait, you told me not to come over. And all that built up to your Ace of Wands moments when you guys were dating. You're still doing it, but you guys are, it's like, it's just on repeat. Because it worked. It used to work. The flirting would lead to frustration, which would lead to the So it's actually, this is evolving. You guys are going to do this forever. You guys are going to be older and married. You're going to be married, and it's still going to be the same vibes of like, just like giving each other out on that, right? See? Totally. That's the vibe on exactly, Shelby. It's like what Shelby's saying. Maybe his vibes are like that. That it's like, well, he can just chuck some money at you and you're fine, or make sure your bills are paid and you're fine. You actually want attention. You're like, I don't need someone to help me through this stuff. I need someone to stand beside me while I help myself. You know what I mean? And he's growing and learning into it. That's the thing, because you guys don't totally understand each other's love languages, when in reality, this is your flirting love language. You shouldn't be here right now going, we're in no contact and I'm worried. Right now you should be like, I got this on lockdown. We're flirting. It's basically the equivalent of you putting on a short skirt or him putting on that outfit or shirt that you like, you know, and that's kind of where it goes. So what I'm seeing on this one is that by Wednesday night with the new moon energies, you guys will kiss and make up. And then in June, you'll do it again. And you guys are not, like, I'm surprised you guys aren't, like, texting each other. You two are saying more than just good morning. The Hermit card. Okay, it's redacted. We're not going to talk about that. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know why. Did he try to make you jealous or something? I don't know. Because it's kind of like, neither of you guys are looking in any other direction. And yet it's like, he's like, Archer, I got babes just talking to me all the time, right? He got nothing. And you're like, I'm flirting with other guys. Well, you're not. Shut up. No, you're not. Yeah, I flirted with the guy at the grocery store. He was actually the cashier. You were supposed to thank him for helping you bag the groceries. Then you go and tell him, I flirted with the guy at the grocery store. And then he's like, well, I flirted with the girl at work. And you're like, oh, okay, just go away then. He's like, fine, I'll go away. You want to come with me? Yeah, where are we going? Okay, so what I'm seeing on this one, yeah, until maybe you'd move on and I'd get, This is that you guys are having fight. You can talk about this. You guys are just having foreplay. It's golf foreplay. So that's all. So now you're both worried because you're like, oh crap, did we push the wrong button? Did we hit the? You guys will never go too far and actually not talk. There is literally no way to put. You two are the only ones that get each other. Nobody can put up with him. Nobody else can put up with you. This is you guys. Literally, when you guys are old and in the nursing home together, same thing. You're gonna come and be like, I flirted with the lunch lady, and he's good. Or wait, reverse it. He's gonna be like, I flirted with the lunch lady today, and you're gonna be like, well, yeah, I'm talking to that guy that's in room 38 because guess what? He has dentures. And you guys are gonna do this the whole way through. You guys will, make up boom booms either Wednesday night or this weekend, and then you guys can get back into the lovey-dovey cycle. The next one of these things doesn't happen until June. So apparently you guys start learning each other's love languages, and you just start flirting with each other. That'd be way easier. Chariot. You guys will overcome this one. All right? So it's not as bad as you think it is because you're doing the same thing he's doing where it's like, uh-oh, did we push each other's buttons by going too far? It's just part of the Kingdom Spouse test. You guys are testing each other's 7 of Cups, the 7 deadly sins. You guys are, everything that both of you say is a lie, but it's just because you're flirting. He has nobody else, you had nobody else, 7 of Cups. This is your guys' version, I love it. 5 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. You guys will be unstuck soon. 9 of Pentacles, you're both single status. It's funny, but it's cute. It's frustrating when you're going through it because you're just like, oh crap, did I go too far? No. Literally, either one of you guys could go and try to get involved with somebody else. It wouldn't last because you guys would get involved with other people. They'd be like, you are off your rocker. I don't want to deal with you. It would happen to him too. If you guys come back together because you guys totally understand each other's rockers and nobody else gets it. Okay, Butterfly. What up, Butterfly? You're going to be at 149.19. All right, Archer, I had to go no contact. Is there any change that's coming? Libra and Cancer. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's see what we got on this. 149.29. All right. I don't know. This might be a good question from Melissa. She's the Libra and the Taurus whisperer. Apparently, I got Sag and Pisces on lock. I don't know. Frankie's Frankie. She just knows it all. 6 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups. When you're ready and comfortable with it, if you reach out and apologize and have your I changed my mind moment, he will Jack Dawson, and he will draw you like one of his French girls. Okay? So what I'm seeing on this one, the no contact was a good lesson. Okay? 6 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. You got him to think outside of the box, and that's good. All right? The Judgment card, especially pulling this card during Mercury retrograde, it says that he actually did go internal. And granted, delayed reaction. He didn't know it when you guys had the fight. But the silence has allowed him the time to go back and go, oh, maybe I should do something different. Maybe I should be more of this or more about that. So understand that this actually is coming in. You're going to reach out and make contact before the end of Mercury retrograde, and he's going to take you back, and you guys are going to be okay with the lessons learned. That's the overall point on this one, okay? So, I mean, it was needed. This is the time so you had to put him in a timeout to sit with himself. You're very used to men in your life that they don't change. They know their ways, and if you ghost them, they're just like, screw her, dime a dozen, I can get another one, right? He's a little different. He's different. That's why you do love him, and you understand the connection. He's the one that sits back and goes, okay, maybe I should make more time for her. Maybe I shouldn't be texting other people. Maybe I shouldn't keep my phone face down. Maybe I did do some stuff. You know what I mean? So you got him to reflect. However, with you going cold on him, the cards still tell me it's your turn to reach back out. And when you do, when you're comfortable with it, he'll accept. Judgment zone. He knows what he did too because he's working the change. He's just begging and praying that you'll reach back out to him. He misses the heck out of you. It's really messing him up. All right, but he's actually King of Swords, 3 of Cups. He's doing some work because he wants to be with you, 3 of Cups. You got him to grow up and mature. You are very different than any of his exes. You've changed this man, and that's what happens to every guy. Every guy will go through those stages where they're avoidant or narcissistic or blah, 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 player vibes, until they meet that one woman, the one that causes them to change. For you, you're a butterfly. You're his butterfly. You're the one. Behind the scenes, you think he's going to be just like everybody else from your past. Behind the scenes, this guy's the one that you are actually the one that makes him want to be a better person. Every guy in their lifetime meets that one woman that makes the guy completely change and rethink their processes. Life-changing soul catalyst stuff. You and him happen to be that. However, you did go no contact. He's honoring that. Okay. The Sun card, the 9 of Wands. If you're willing to apologize, yes, I'm sorry. He will actually, I'm sorry back too, because it takes 2 to have a fight. You did it too, right? Come back and go, I'm sorry about that. I needed some distance, all right? That's the thing. That's the thing on this one. It's not about chasing. The whole vibes of I don't chase, I attract. And I'm not calling you out, Crystal. I'm glad you brought this up. This is really good because it's part of the narcissistic collapse as we get out of the narcissistic era and come into the avoidant era, right? This is all what's going down in the universe. Chasing versus attracting, it's not the same kind of a vibe. People need to chase more. Back in the good old days, so to speak, men asked women out. You know how Mama T and my dad met? He worked at the post office at the window. She went there for her job to buy stamps, and one day she just was like, and he goes, would you like anything else, ma'am? She goes, yeah, you. That literally asked Mama T. And so it's not so much, because I've seen, and I'm not saying you do it, Crystal, this is just Archer on his soapbox again, that it's not so much about like the chasing versus the attracting, but the people that just stay home, you're not attracting anything in. You're just isolating, right? The problem on this is that we are now into a 6 of Swords reverse operation. We need people to start chasing again, otherwise we are all going to be alone, just like the 80% of the world that is like, I'm better on my own. The problem is that the whole world has been programmed into isolation, thanks COVID, and then by the I don't chase, I attract vibes, if nobody chases, what happens? And Butterfly, you are elevated because you're already in your Sophia status. I was told that right out of the gate. Jesus showing up on his donkey tells me it's confirmation. So you are at that level that you're not in that vibe, right? I'm being told you're willing to do it. You're here getting a tarot reading to see what'll happen. You reach out and you do the, sorry, I needed some distance, but I love you. He loves you too. You guys understand and get each other. That's kind of what's going on this one. All right, you had to put him in check. The crabs can get emotional. And that hammer gavel of Thor's is what keeps it in check. You got to sign up for this. I know he's the man, but he's a Cancer, right? So this will happen. All right. Good. I hope you guys didn't take that the wrong way. It's what I'm following. It's not even my own personal beliefs. It's literally following the historical astrology records. After this happens all the time. Happened in the 1700s, happened in the late 1800s, happened in the early 1900s. It's happening again. That once we get out of a narcissistic cycle, we enter into the flippity-flop reverse of that. Now we have to find a new word for it. Chasing is what makes it sound bad, right? It's courting. It's showing interest. The whole world has been turned off into it and gets Eights of Swords nervous about it. My generation has people out, you know what I mean? And so that is the side that's coming on this, okay? Girls, guys have gone quiet because remember that whole era we went through that it was like, don't look at me, don't talk to me, don't acknowledge, right? Men have stepped back and men are like, we want to respect women. So if they think we're looking at them like objects and we're not going to hit on them at the store or compliment them in public because then we get told we're goons or creepers. So the guys back off. That's all. Nobody chases. Everybody attracts, yet nobody wants it. Right? Guys are scared to compliment a girl on the street because they're going to get told they're a gooner or get hit with pepper spray or something silly. Girls don't reach out to guys because guys are supposed to be taking the lead, but guys are scared out of their minds to take the lead anymore. Right? So this is an adjustment period we're coming into. All right? Butterfly, you're on point. I know you're elevated and good on the... Actually, the reason God's telling me the reason you got the super chat was because you're like, I know I got to reach out, otherwise we're never going to talk again. He's respecting you too because he doesn't want to fight. Same thing. So what I do see on this one, when you're ready, I'm not telling you what to do. You still have free will. When you're ready to open back up, that man is sitting on his side of the fence, upset, crying, and misses the heck out of you. You totally had every right to put that crab in timeout. He needs rubber bands on the claws. I'm also being told he's learned his lesson. Queen of Pentacles. You totally have that crab on lockdown. You know that, right? You're his Yoko Ono. You're his handler. That's why you have to reach out first and be like, okay, he will wear the pants in the family, Butterfly, but you tell him what pair to put on in the morning. All right, it's that. So what I do see is when you are ready, because you need a dude. I'm a Cancer. I'll attest. I'll testify in front of the congregation. Cancers are a lot to put up with. Okay? We are ruled by the moon. That thing is right outside the window. Right? Remember how your grandparents were all like, it's a full moon? Right? Cancers literally feel that all the time. All the time. And then we're picking out names, right? Okay, we need some names for this ram-looking constellation. Aries. How about the bull-looking Taurus? You get to the crab one, they're like, what's a good name for that sign? Cancer. Who was in charge that day? That's like, yeah, that's a good sounding idea. Let's call him Cancer. I always thought we were turtles. I would like us to be turtles instead of crabs for Cancers, right? I mean, we're already stereotyped that we come into the world named after a disease that kills people. Yeah, we're lucky us, right? So there is a big vibe off of that. That emotional energy, that's a stereotype we have to live with our whole lives. We're named Cancer, right? It's not a good word. Why? They're going through the zodiac and they get to us and it's like, Cancer? Yeah, that's a good name. Let's use that. Actually, if you go back into Greek mythology in the old days, you'd find out that it really originally it did not mean cancer. It's the name's not a disease. It's Greek, right? Somebody in the medical industry back in the 1900s decided to capitalize on the word. But the thing on this is with it, just so you know, if you did, okay, you're already planning to. You just wanted confirmation. He learned his lesson. You put the crab in check. You put the crab in check. And I'm off my soapbox. All right? Totally. But you got the shell. I've always thought of that. Internalized, slow and steady wins the race. That's why Cancer is the chariot. Cancer's in this life to slow their roll and overcome obstacles. No intense knee-jerk sideways walking. Ninja Turtles, exactly. Teenage Mutant, or actually Middle-Aged Mutant Ninja Turtles. Can I be Raphael? I liked Raphael because he had that lip. I'll bet you Raphael was a Sagittarius. But yeah, so what I do see on this is you do have the clearing to not chase, but to talk and to work things out. He misses the heck out of you, Butterfly. I know he treats you like garbage because he's been treated like garbage so much, right? But the thing on it is, that's a hurt man who really loves you. And deep down under that surface, what I saw in those cards, Butterfly, ain't nobody's going to love you like him, and nobody's going to love him like you. All right? He did need the check, but your Cancer learns his lessons. And now I'm off my soapbox. Hashtag Crab Lives Matter. Definitely sad vibes. Okay, guys, we gotta go. I got personal readings to do, and we got 3 signs to do. I'm gonna be so behind today. So, but I had fun hanging with you guys, and I hope you did too. And I'll see y'all in a little bit for Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. I hope I get caught up. All right, guys. Okay, love you. Bye. Peace and love.